Episode 5, Whispers of a Rising Star. The village square was alive with noise and color. Stalls brimmed with fruit that glistened in the morning sun, their sweetness mingling with the sharp scent of spices. Fabrics of red and gold fluttered in the breeze, merchants calling out their prices with booming voices. Children darted between the legs of shoppers, laughing as they raced each other through the streets. Amidst the bustle walked three familiar figures: Shin, basket balanced firmly in his arms, Taro striding beside him with restless energy, and Mika skipping lightly at their side. Ryuzin had sent them for supplies, but the errand felt less like a duty and more like a glimpse into the world beyond the dojo walls. Not all glances were kind. Whispers followed Shin wherever he walked. That's the boy Ryuzin picked up years ago. No family, no past, maybe cursed. Or maybe a secret son from a mistress. Ha! The words stung, though Shin kept his face calm. He smiled faintly, pretending not to hear, but inside the whispers sank like needles. Beside him, Taro bristled, his fists clenched, his jaw tight. He was ready to swing at the next insult. But Shin's quiet presence steadied him. Shin didn't need to answer the whispers, not with words. The bullies. The trouble came in the plaza. Three older boys, taller and broader, stepped into their path. The leader was the merchant's son, known for his arrogance and his father's coin. "Well, look here," he sneered, arms folded. "The dojo brat and his stray dog brother." Mika stepped forward, fire flashing in her eyes.
Shut up! Shin's stronger than you'll ever be.
The bullies laughed. One shoved Shin's basket, sending fruit scattering across the ground. Oranges rolled beneath the stalls, an apple cracked underfoot. Taro surged forward, fury blazing, but Shin stopped him with a steady hand. He stepped past his brother, fists clenched but voice calm.
"I don't want trouble,"
he said evenly, his dark eyes fixed on the smirking bully.
"But if you touch my family again, you'll regret it."
The merchant's son scoffed and lunged, but Shin moved like water, sidestepping, hooking his foot at the right moment. The bully stumbled, then crashed face first into the dust. The plaza went silent. The boy scrambled up, cheeks burning red, but he did not lunge again. His friends muttered curses under their breath and dragged him away. Mika burst into laughter, pointing.
Serves you right.
Taro puffed his chest proudly, clapping Shin on the back. And the whispers changed. "That boy, he fights like a prodigy. Did you see his movement? That wasn't luck. Ryuzen's found a star." The children's meet. Weeks later, the village prepared for the children's meet. It was a festival of games and contests, meant for laughter, yet carrying the undercurrent of rivalry between dojos. Every master watched closely, measuring who might become the next rising star. Kenji was skeptical.
"He's not ready.
He muttered, arms crossed.
Entering will only draw more eyes onto us."
But Ryuzin shook his head.
"Let the boy test himself. A cub learns the forest not by hiding, but by walking through it."
So Shin, Taro, and Mika entered together. The games began. Mika stunned the crowd with her archery, striking 3 targets in a row. Her small frame seemed almost too delicate, but her focus was sharp, her aim unwavering. Taro dominated the sprint, dashing across the finish line to the wild cheers of children. He raised his arms like a champion, grinning as though he'd won the world. Shin was quieter, but no less impressive. In every small contest, balance, reflex, concentration, he excelled. Whether standing on one foot atop a beam or catching falling sticks with perfect timing, his movements seemed effortless. Some called it talent. Others whispered it was unnatural. the sparring matches. At last came the sparring. A wooden platform was raised, the crowd circling close. Children faced off, one by one, cheered on by their families. Taro fought bravely but was eliminated after a heated clash. Mika did not qualify, though she earned applause for her spirit. And then Shin stepped forward. His opponent was older by 2 years, taller by a head, and heavier by half again. Murmurs rippled through the crowd. Poor kid. He'll be crushed. The match began. The larger boy charged with a roar, swinging recklessly. But Shin moved with calm precision. A parry, redirecting the strike. A sidestep, letting momentum carry his foe forward. A sweep of his leg, and the boy crashed to the ground, breathless. Gasps erupted. Some cheered. Others stared in disbelief. Who is this child? He fights like he's been training for decades. Shin bowed humbly, his expression calm. Evening at the dojo. That night, the dojo buzzed with energy. Taro sulked in the corner, muttering excuses for his loss. Mika teased him mercilessly. Shin sat quietly with Ryusen.
You held back,
The master said at last, voice soft but knowing. Shin tilted his head.
I didn't want to hurt him.
A faint smile touched Ryusen's lips.
Mercy in strength. That is the mark of a true martial artist. Never forget that.
From across the room, Kenji watched with a furrowed brow. His suspicion of Shin only deepened. Under the stars. Later, long after the laughter had faded, Shin lay awake. The beams of the dojo ceiling stretched above him, but his thoughts wandered far. He remembered the whispers, the cheers, the clash of fists, and for the first time he felt it. Ambition.
I will become stronger.
He whispered to himself.
Strong enough that no one can ever look down on me again.
He stepped outside. The courtyard was bathed in moonlight. Above, the stars burned like lanterns across a sea of black. Shin tilted his head back and gazed upward. The world felt so vast, so endless. He had heard stories from travelers, of rivers that shimmered like silver, of mountains that pierced the heavens, of cities where warriors from every land gathered to test their strength. He imagined the laughter of strangers, the roar of arenas, the thrill of roads that stretched forever. A faint smile tugged at his lips.
Someday I'll see it for myself. Someday I'll walk beyond these walls and touch the world with my own hands.
His fists clenched. Yes, he needed strength, but not only strength. Beyond tournaments and dojos, there was life waiting for him. And he swore to the stars above that he would claim it.
Shin?
The voice was soft. He turned to see Mika, lantern light touching her face. She hesitated before stepping closer.
You've been out here a while.
She said gently.
Are you all right?
Shin nodded faintly.
Yeah, just thinking.
Her brows furrowed.
You don't need to push yourself so hard. Everyone saw your strength today. You've already proven yourself.
Shin shook his head, fists tightening at his side.
Not enough. I still have far to go.
Mika sighed softly, then stepped closer. Her voice lowered.
Then rest for tonight. Even stars need the dark to shine brighter the next day.
For a moment, her words lingered in him, like an ember warming his chest. He nodded slowly.
You're right. I'll rest.
She smiled, a small, gentle smile that eased the weight in his heart.
Good. Tomorrow we'll need your strength.
As she walked away, Shin found himself watching her until she disappeared inside. And for the first time, the heaviness in his chest lightened. That night, a spark was born, a spark that would one day blaze across worlds.